Hey peeps, this is Carla of Giggle Fest University, Learn English by Speaking English, and many different shows. But as I say every day, here I am speaking about my mindset change, journey change, challenge change, or mindset change journey. Doesn't matter how it's said. It's very important. It's important for everyone that we begin to trust in ourselves. Today, I think I had a breakthrough. At least I began to see things a little differently. And it started on the Learn English show, where I was kind of pushing people to begin to, what is the word I want to use? To see that they're restricting themselves, and they only restrict their own growth by their own mind. It's our mind that restricts us from growing. And it really is so very, very true. Our minds are it can be a friend and it can be an enemy. We need to decide how we want to process the thoughts that go through our minds. Everyone, every day, has so many thoughts, and they kind of run through our minds. And with these thoughts that we have that change constantly, there's positive thoughts and there are negative thoughts. The positive thoughts thrust us forward. The negative thoughts hold us back from getting to where we want to be. And we need to decide which thought we want to encourage. We need to begin to realize that it's our choice whether we want to be happy or unhappy. We make that choice ourselves. And we make that choice by the thoughts we choose to encourage. Today I was told by someone that I can be a little on the rude side. And I know I can be. And the reason is that instead of nicely saying, oh, it's okay that you don't move forward, I'll push the person to move forward. And we spoke about it for a little while. And as we spoke about it, I explained to him where I was coming from. And he explained to me that it was his issue, that he was having trouble with it. And I told him it's up to him. He can either come to my English show or he can't. That's up to you. But this person wants to be a social worker and wants to help people grow. And no matter what, there are all different types of people. And I really don't believe there is one person who is better than another. We seem to judge people and put them in categories. But when we judge people, we are not giving them a chance to be who they are. We're saying, oh, you need to be this way or you need to be that way. No one needs to be any way other than who he or she is. And that is really the essence of everything. We need to be who we are. Stop judging ourselves. Yes, we're going to make mistakes. Everyone's going to make a mistake someday. I make them every day. I make them throughout the day. But if we take our mistakes and say, okay, I did that, it was wrong, and not even that it was wrong, that it happened. It's an event. It happened. I'll do better next time. That's all we need to remember. It's all we need to help us move forward. Someone told me today I was an important person, and I looked at the person. I said, no, I'm not important. You're the person with all the followers and everything. And he came back and he said to me, you're important. Why are you judging yourself? And that person was exactly right. Why am I judging myself? I am just as important as anyone else. I am just as important to the world. Everyone has their own dream. Everyone has their own movement to make. And we can only move in our worlds and in our way depending on how we think. And if we think we're doing the right thing, then we should continue doing it. If we feel that what we're doing is wrong, stop doing it. But don't judge yourself for something you did in the past. And stop worrying about what's going to happen in the future. And let it be. Enjoy the moment. All we have is this particular moment. And that is what I'm learning. Appreciate the moment. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. We may think we're going to do something. We may not. But it doesn't matter whether we do or we don't. What matters is that we feel the joy that can come in that moment. And make this moment the best moment you can make. Because you don't know if that moment is going to happen again. We don't know if anything is going to last. Because everything is constantly changing. So why not be who we are? Be crazy, laugh, smile, cry if you need. But don't spend your time worrying about regretting the past and worrying about the future. Stay in the moment. Realize that you are as important as anyone else in the world. And when you realize that you are as important as anyone else, you'll be able to give more to the world. And that's what it's all about. Have a good night, people. I think I've said enough for tonight. See you tomorrow on the Mindset Journey Change.